The War of 1812, a defining chapter in the young history of the United States. It was a time of immense challenge, testing the nation's resolve and shaping its destiny. This wasn't just a war fought on distant battlefields, it was a struggle for freedom, for respect, and for the right to chart one's own course. The embers of revolution, still smoldering from the fight for independence, were fanned into a roaring blaze once more. At the heart of the conflict lay a complex web of grievances. Britain, embroiled in its own conflict with Napoleon's France, sought to maintain its dominance on the seas. American ships and sailors became pawns in this struggle, often seized and impressed into the service of the Royal Navy. The cries of American sailors unjustly taken from their homes and forced to serve a foreign power echoed across the Atlantic. Adding fuel to the fire were trade restrictions imposed by Britain, crippling American commerce and fueling resentment. These restrictions, coupled with British support for Native American resistance along the western frontier, further inflamed tensions. For many in America, the War of 1812 was seen as a second war of independence, a fight to truly break free from the shackles of its colonial past and establish itself as a sovereign nation. On June 18, 1812, the United States, its patience exhausted and its pride wounded, declared war on Great Britain. The young nation, barely 3 decades old, once again took up arms against the world's mightiest empire. The fight ahead would be arduous, fraught with danger and uncertainty. Yet it would also be a crucible from which a stronger, more unified nation would emerge. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel for more historical tales. The War of 1812 was fought on land and sea, with battles raging across a vast expanse. From the Great Lakes region to the Atlantic coast, the young nation found itself locked in a bitter struggle against a formidable foe. One of the key figures swept up in the tide of this conflict was Francis Scott Key, a young lawyer and poet. His path would intersect with history in a way he could never have imagined, leading to the creation of a song that would forever be woven into the fabric of American identity, the Star-Spangled Banner. Key's journey began with the capture of Dr. William Beanes, a prominent physician and friend, by the British. Beanes was accused of being an enemy sympathizer and taken prisoner aboard a British ship. Determined to secure his friend's release, Key, along with Colonel John Skinner, set out under a flag of truce to negotiate with the British. However, their mission took an unexpected turn as they found themselves detained aboard a British ship during the bombardment of Fort McHenry. The British, having already captured Washington, D.C., and burned key government buildings, including the White House and the Capitol, now set their sights on Baltimore, a strategic port city. Fort McHenry, guarding the entrance to Baltimore,